Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are sliding up right north of Des Moines, Iowa to Ames, Iowa. It's going to be a fairly quick little trip. I'm just heading up now, about 6.5 hours away. Going to get a room, then make a pickup in Ames, Iowa tomorrow morning, Lord willing. Then we're going to run over to, I believe, Delhi, Iowa, D-E-L-H-I, and pick up another machine. We're going to bring you guys along. I hope you enjoy. We just picked up the pure fuel that is Jimmy John's. Let's hit the road. Made our first pit stop at the local Hucks. Just going to fuel up, then we're going to hit the interstate. We are northbound and down, sliding up I-57. We have 5 hours, 55 minutes to go. Cruising about 71 miles per hour. We're rolling. We are crossing the river. We just made it into Iowa. We have 3 hours, 4 minutes till we make it to a very special hotel I'm excited to share with you guys. I stayed there probably, I'd say 8 to 10 years ago on a job site for about 30 days, and it is awesome. We are still trucking through Iowa. I am blown away by the fuel mileage that this old small V8 Ford, I think it's the Triton engine that is notorious for blowing spark plugs out the top of the engine. I have gone 360 miles. Granted, I am not pulling a trailer, but 360 miles and I am still above a quarter tank. I do see off in the distance some Love's truck stops or Pilot truck stops, I'm not sure. So I am going to fuel up before I get closer to Des Moines, and then I won't have to fuel up until I'm well outside of the Des Moines area and the Ames, Iowa area. But we are 1 hour and 6 minutes away. So we'll just keep snaking along. Hope you guys are enjoying the video. I have stopped for the first time in 365.5 miles at an Arbys in Newton, Iowa. This was kind of the best thing going. I'm not going to make it to the hotel until like 10 o'clock or something like that. So Arbys, in my opinion, is one of the better fast food restaurants you can eat at. Comment below if you guys enjoy something else. Charlie's old F-250 is purring right along. He was gracious enough to let me borrow it for the trip. I'm gonna run inside and get some grub. We'll check back in. No problem. Could I get a roast beef classic?
Okay, just a sandwich for you now?
Yeah, just a sandwich and then just a small curly fry.
Okay.
That should do it.
We're here to go?
To go.
I'm guessing it's William?
Yeah.
If not, you stole somebody's shirt. $6.93, please.
Thank you so much. Cool. We've reached that point of the video where I gotta ask you guys, if you've enjoyed it, to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. Just a minute, I'll run into Casey's and we'll pick up some sustenance. Delicious. The Casey's haul, I grabbed me a Dr. Pepper, some Nutter Butters, salted cashews, some good old spicy nachos. Junk food is kind of the written rule of the road. I'm going to mow down on my Arbys real quick, sip on some Dr. Pepper, and burn the last hour and 5 minutes to the hotel. Got a quick question for you guys. What is your favorite pastime? One of my personal favorites is calling my sisters and just chatting, catching up, seeing how the family's doing. I have 9 siblings, counting myself. So that makes for quite a bit of talking we can do back and forth. And I got one sister in New York, and then just about all the rest of them are fairly close to home. So I get to see them more often than I get to see the one way out on the East Coast. Just curious what your guys' pastimes are when you're out on a long trip like this. I also really enjoy audiobooks. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived in Pattee, Iowa. And 9 years ago, I had to rack my brain. Me, my brother Luke, and a gentleman that worked for us years ago stayed in the Hotel Pattee for about a month. We were on a job, and I will be honest with you, this is kind of one of the ritzier hotels that I've stayed in. But if you know what you're doing out on the road, you can get a reduced rate if you are going to stay for quite a long time. And I think we had this down to like $90 a month, or $90 a night, excuse me. But I'm going to get the bags unpacked out of Charlie's truck, and we will definitely take a tour of the hotel. Since it's so late at night, I don't think they're going to have any problem with us videoing. I parked the truck out back, and the gentleman at the front desk was very courteous and called one of the hotel's owners, and I asked if I could film. They said, go ahead, knock yourself out. Of course, I want to be respectful, not to ruin it for anyone else. But just walking in, this is the main lobby area. Kind of my history with the Hotel Pattee is that I had a job site on the far side of town, and I lived here for about a month. So I just want to do a quick walkthrough, show the main lobby area. Then there's a couple of conference rooms and a ballroom. And then of course we will hit the road early in the morning. This is the back door where you have to park behind the hotel. We have the library here. This hotel is absolutely amazing. If you're ever in the Perry or Des Moines area, you should stop by. It is worth it. There is an attached diner. Unfortunately, I will be leaving too early in the morning to eat there, which seemed to be the trend as I was living here for a month. This is one of the conference rooms. Dallas County boardroom. Very cool. It's like something straight out of the movies. We'll spin around. And then this is the ballroom. The gentleman at the desk, he said that he has seen weddings in the main lobby, weddings in here. And it's just a really awesome hotel. This is the staircase leading down to the basement, and one of the coolest things about this hotel has its own bowling alley and spa. The gentleman was kind enough to open it up for me. Let me do a quick walkthrough. I didn't even know this was a thing, but they have their own bowling shoes readily available. Here we have both lanes. I'm telling you guys, this is the stop to make in Iowa. This is the coolest hotel in Iowa. Our very last stop will be the Interurban Lounge. I want to get to bed, and the man at the front desk has been more than gracious enough. This is the lounge. You can come in, have a drink if you're into that kind of thing. I know I've said this several times already, guys, but get over here to Pattee, Iowa, and stay at the Hotel Pattee. You will not regret it. We are back at my room, room 224. This is the Irish room. I requested this room, trying to be quiet for the other guests. It is late at night. I requested this room because I hadn't stayed in it, but seeing it again, I think that I actually may have. It's a cozy little room. It's an older hotel, but definitely worth stopping and staying at. With all that said, guys, it's late. I'm gonna hit the hay. If you've enjoyed the video, hit that like button. I'm gonna sign off. We'll check back in the morning. See ya. Good, beautiful morning. It is day number 2 of the adventure through Iowa, waking up here at the Hotel Pattee in Perry, Iowa. It's always a nice feeling when you get to watch over your truck at night. I don't see any tickets on the windshield. The side parking lot here was pretty full. Right between these two, it was so tight I couldn't hardly get parked, so I just took a chance and parked in this empty lot right behind them. Just getting everything packed up here. Got all the essentials already done. Took a shower this morning. And then I always do an AO sweep throughout the whole room, just making sure you don't leave anything, shower utensils, stuff like that. And obviously can't forget the world famous Toastmaster. We're headed over to Lou's Diner in Perry, Iowa. Gonna get some local cuisine, and then we're gonna head over to Ames. Goodbye to the Hotel Pattee until we meet again. Excellent stay, guys. Come check it out. Perry, Iowa. I just got to Lou's. Let's check it out. I would recommend Lou's Diner, Perry, Iowa. Pretty good food. And it was very quick, just about as quick as McDonald's. We've got 42 minutes to go till our next destination. I won't be able to film there because you want to look professional, of course. But I will definitely check in once we are on the road to our second stop. I've made our first pickup, and I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but the shrink wrap and pallet bags are making quite an interesting ruffling sound. We are an hour and 31 minutes away from our next destination. Truck is running good. I'm just listening to an audiobook and putting down the miles. Without further ado, we'll just keep on rolling. Crop dusters are out and about. He's really getting with it. Crossing the river one more time. Just zipping right along. I'm ready for a fuel up. We made our second pickup. I don't think I did an update. And we are in East Moline, Rock Island. Picked up a roller mill there for grinding your like cattle feed or hog feed. Just fueling up. Truck's running good. Can't complain about that. My mileage has decreased since I'm hauling some actual weight now. And we're just moseying our way back down to Southern Illinois. We'll check back in a little bit later. We got an hour and 40 minutes to go. And the next time I stop, I'm going to be cutting that wire hanging off of the back of Charlie's bed light. It has been hammering on the glass for like the last 150 miles. And I won't lie, I know I was already crazy, but it's driving me insane. Definitely got to solve that problem sooner rather than later. 980 miles in the old white bomber. Charlie is putting a little pressure on us. We got to unload yet tonight because he is leaving at 4 a.m. to go pick up another machine. So it is what it is. We'll get this unloaded. I'd like to thank everybody that came along on the adventure. Please like, share, and subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you next time.